Imagine waking up to headlines that shake the foundation of the NBA. Imagine hearing that the Golden State Warriors, a team already rich in legacy, are now setting their sights on rewriting history again, this time with a name that echoes dominance, fearlessness, and relentless pursuit of greatness. Yes, Warriors fans, this isn't just smoke. This could be fire. Reports are surfacing that Golden State is working behind the curtain to land the two-time MVP, the 2021 champion, and arguably the most physically gifted player of his generation, Giannis Antetokounmpo. If that makes your heart race, it should. Before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications, because if this deal ever comes to life, we'll be here to break down every second of it. Today's video dives into what's going on with the Warriors front office, how Jonathan Kuminga plays a pivotal role in this potential mega move, and why this might be Golden State's biggest gamble since Kevin Durant joined the Bay. Let's start with the whispers. According to NBA insider Tim Kawakami, Golden State's leadership isn't just exploring the market, they're sculpting something massive. Something generational. The idea is clear: turn Jonathan Kuminga, an explosive, young talent with untapped upside, into a package of assets and draft capital that could eventually become the bait for Milwaukee's franchise centerpiece. On the surface, it feels like fantasy. But once you peel back the layers, it's anything but. Golden State isn't trading Kuminga out of impatience. They're not shopping him for bench depth or a short-term band-aid. They're treating him like the most valuable poker chip on the table. And they should. He's 21, highly athletic, and just posted the best numbers of his young career. But in the context of a Giannis pursuit, he's more than a player, he's a means to an end. Kawakami was direct in his words: the Warriors aren't looking for just any return. They want premium players and picks. Why? Because if, and it's a big if, the Bucks ever open the door to a rebuild, Golden State wants to be first in line. And for that, they'll need to put together an offer that blows everyone else out of the water. Now let's turn our eyes to Milwaukee. Once champions, now uncertain. Their 2024-25 roster looks disjointed. Giannis is still elite, but the pieces around him? Questionable. The guard rotation is led by Cole Anthony, Kevin Porter Jr., and Ryan Rollins, not exactly names you associate with deep playoff runs. Miles Turner, projected as the second star, struggled in the postseason and couldn't protect the paint consistently. Milwaukee is no longer the fearsome contender they once were. And Giannis? He's watching closely. He hasn't publicly requested a trade. But he's made it clear over the years, he's not here to waste seasons. He's not chasing individual awards. He's chasing rings. And he knows that his clock is ticking. In multiple interviews, he's acknowledged that his commitment to Milwaukee depends on their commitment to winning. When a superstar starts talking like that, you better believe the front office is sweating. Add to that the fact that Giannis has, on occasion, hinted, perhaps jokingly, perhaps not, that playing in California is something he's thought about. Yes, he once joked about California taxes in a live stream, but beneath the laughs, there's often a sliver of reality. The Warriors offer him everything he'd want: championship culture, elite coaching, a system that allows athleticism and basketball IQ to flourish, and most of all, Stephen Curry. Imagine the space Giannis could operate in with Steph dragging defenses out to the logo. It's a nightmare for the rest of the league. Let's talk dollars. Giannis is set to make $54 million in the 2025-26 season. That's not chump change, even for a team as financially flexible as Golden State. Any move would require not only maximum creativity but the right balance of outgoing contracts. That's where names like Andrew Wiggins, Gary Payton II, or Chris Paul, if re-signed and used in a sign-and-trade, come into the picture. Stack those salaries, add in whatever haul they get from a Kuminga trade, draft picks, young talent, maybe even a starting-level guard, and suddenly, the numbers work. It's not easy. But it's possible. And remember, Golden State has a history of pulling off the impossible. They convinced Kevin Durant to join a 73-win team. They built a dynasty around a 6 feet 2 inches guard everyone once doubted. This front office doesn't fold. They wait. They build leverage. And when the moment comes, they strike. Let's not forget why Giannis is worth all this trouble. He's not just a star, he's a supernova. In the 2024-25 NBA season, Giannis averaged a jaw-dropping 30.4 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 6.6 assists per game. His field goal percentage? A lethal 61.1%, ranking among the league's most efficient scorers. He's still one of the best defenders in the game, capable of switching 1 through 5. And he's not slowing down. Those numbers don't just scream MVP level. They whisper something else to a franchise like the Warriors. Championship window reopened. Pair him with Steph. Let Draymond quarterback the defense. Surround them with spacing, IQ, and championship pedigree, and the result is terrifying for the rest of the league. Of course, this isn't about July. It's about February. The trade deadline is where things could explode. If Milwaukee underwhelms early in the season, and if internal doubts grow, Giannis may finally decide it's time to chase legacy elsewhere. That's the window the Warriors are targeting. Not when the door is wide open, but when it's barely cracked. And that's why the front office is doing the groundwork now. Because if and when the moment comes, they don't want to be caught off guard. They want to be ready, with assets, a vision, and a pathway to the league's most terrifying duo, Curry and Antetokounmpo. So where does that leave us? Right now, everything's still in the realm of speculation. But this isn't wild imagination. It's calculated preparation. The Warriors know their championship window with Steph is narrowing. But they're not going down quietly. They're planning something big. Something bold. And if Giannis becomes available, they're all in. It won't be cheap. It won't be easy. But dynasties are built on moments like this, moments where vision meets opportunity. Let us know what you think in the comments. Should the Warriors push their chips in for Giannis? Is trading Kuminga worth the price? Or is this dream too big, even for Golden State? And of course, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're here when the next wave of news drops. Because if the Warriors really do pull this off, you won't want to miss a second. Giannis in the Bay? Don't blink. The storm might already be forming. And here's a tip from the Fan Golden State Warriors channel: study financial education and have opportunities in the financial market by studying REITs and investing in large brokerages around the world.